Excellent. So let's get started. This will be available online. Thank you for joining me on this presentation for what is conversation marketing. So let's get started. My name is Miriam Golubgir, and I'm the digital marketing expert founder. And my background is in digital marketing. I'm a programmer. I deal with websites, and I've been a speaker at Grind Up, Aurora, and New Market Chambers of Commerce in 2017, 18, and 19's Women's Summit. And majority of what I work on has to do with the technical aspect of online marketing and digital strategies. So today we're going to focus on conversation marketing. And in addition to that, Greg's joining us as well. Here is my contact information. Feel free to reach out to me and ask me any questions regarding this presentation. It will be available online as well. Hi, Greg. Okay, so let's get started. What is conversation marketing and why is this important? Conversation marketing is a tool that you and I have used in the past. It's conversation with, hello?
Hello.
Oh, I can hear you. Amazing.
I just unmuted, that's all.
That's okay. Okay, let's talk about this. So what is conversation marketing? Conversation marketing is that conversation that happens between one individual and the consumer and the brand. So chatbots, these are chat robots that have been designed to make that conversation easier between the two parties. And why did that happen? Well, because consumers want their questions answered, and 82% want an immediate response from you. And conversation marketing facilitates that one-on-one real-time conversation. And it allows end user to feel special. So it's very similar to when someone walks into someone's store, any particular store, and says, can you help me with something? Anything in particular that I'm looking for? And the individual behind us cash register says, yes, certainly, let me help you. That relationship is built when the person asks a question and someone responds. And that's very important when it comes to the online world as well, because people expect something virtual. They expect something that it's not there. And the fact that you are there to have a conversation with them is a big deal. It makes them feel special. So unlike traditional strategies, this form of marketing is now available across every platform. You can use it on text, you can use it on WhatsApp, you can use it on Facebook, Instagram, Pinterest, all social media platforms. You can set them up as a chat feature on your website. We particularly ourselves use Drift. And when someone messages on our chatbot off of our own website, I get a text message, I get the app available on my phone. So I get a message on my phone. One of our team member gets it on her tablet and another person gets it on their desktop. So chatbots help keep that conversation going. And I'll give you an example of why this is so important. Someone is pretending to be an employee of our company out of Bangladesh, and he's been selling digital marketing services from Bangladesh to people worldwide, pretending to be one of our employees. And what has happened is that he had asked a client to give his credit card information to him directly. And the client went on our website and saw the chatbot, and he responded asking me if there's a David Andre that works with us. And I said, no. He said, well, he just asked me for my credit card number and I'm not even sure he works for you. I said, no, he doesn't work for us. That's a scam. Please do not give your credit card number away. So that chatbot opened that conversation between me and this person. And then I was like, what service are you looking for? He said, I'm looking for some digital marketing for our, music industry, the music company that we have. I said, well, we can help you. Here's what we can do for you. Let's have a call. We had a call and now he's a client, and he didn't get scammed out of thousands of dollars from his credit card. So it's important to have these bots built into your website if possible, or you can actually use the existing ones that through, Facebook Messenger, WhatsApp. There are tons of other tools that you can use as well. Now, the best part of this is that if someone messages you at, times that your office is closed, because you have a chatbot, you can still communicate with them up until a certain time. that is, realistic for your business as well. Now, the other thing that's happening is that because of Siri, Alexa, Cortana, and Google, people now making that, taking that to a next step. And they're using voice search to get this business to create an easier platform for themselves to purchase any sort of product that they're looking for. And conversational AI has developed quickly, and it's keeping up with the needs of Siri, Alexa, Cortana, and Google. And it's estimated by next year, 2022, 50% of all searches will actually be a voice search. And this has happened to us, for example, at home. Even my 8-year-old, if he wants something and he doesn't know what it is, he asks Google or he asks Alexa. And tons of us, we use Siri or we use Google or even Cortana on our computers to ask questions to do with, sorry, I have to admit one person in. So we can ask questions. And what happens is that you, as a business owner, you can be part of this conversation. And I'm going to show you how to do it and what it's all about. Okay, so what's a conversational AI? Conversational AI is the use of the chatbot that we just talked about and messaging app and voice assistants that uses natural language processing, also known as NLP, a subset of artificial intelligence, to kind of provide direct answer in a conversational way. And this is how, so what is the NLP? NLP allows computers to process and understand human language. And have you ever wondered if you ask Siri a question and you say, well, where's the closest, wing restaurant near me? And it says, you can go to Schomburg's Wings. How does it know that? Well, because the website has the word Schomburg's Wings written in it. And then there's a bunch of information about it on Google Maps. And then there's tons of more information about it from different social media platforms that it has. So Siri or Google or Alexa, whatever tool you're using, gathers that information from the search engines and repositions it back in front of you. So there's tons of machine learning happening, and it's been happening for the past, almost 20 years and more. And it subsets a deep learning between what's possible between a computer to kind of make it easier for the computer to understand our natural languages. Just a few days ago, my kid turned around to Alexa and says, hey, Alexa, sup? And Alexa said, not much. I'm waiting to answer one of your questions. So he used the word sup, S-U-P, as if it's what's up, and Alexa understood it. So that's the natural language piece that's getting perfected as years goes by. So if you have a chatbot, or if you are a part of a messaging app, you have a part of it, you do use a messaging app for your website, it allows you to kind of be part of this conversational AI as well. And for search engines to use that AI to find you and bring you into people's world. Now, people usually use these chatbots, and we're going to keep going back between the AI piece and the chatbot. If you need both, you need the ability to have the chatbot where you speak to people directly and answer their questions, providing them with details about the product that they're looking for, helping them with their problems, allowing them to pay the bills that they owe you, or customer service. In addition to the conversation AI, where you can be found by Siri's, Google, Alexa, and Cortana as well. People primarily view chatbots as a solution for getting answers. They use it to get answers questioned. We get it on our site all the time when they ask us, well, I just put my information onto your SEO tool and I got a report, but I don't understand what it is. Can you help me? And we either respond back to them in the chatbot, or we ask them to call us and continue that conversation further. If there are any problems with their website and they can't get a hold of someone, they go back onto the chatbot and say, there's a problem with my website, can you help me with this? We don't use it for paying bills, but a lot of other companies allow that. Making reservations, tons of people use chatbots to make reservations, or schedule a meeting, or communicating with any particular brand, or even adding yourself to, mailing lists or news services, or purchasing something. You can use a chatbot to do that. Perfect example. A lot of people actually add their Facebook Messenger as a tool where the individual can purchase a product off of their website. Or you can use it for getting, ideas and inspirations if there's someone on the other end that can provide you with that information. Now, how conversation marketing will change online traffic kind of matches into the conversation AI piece that I've been talking about. If you want Siri, Google, and Alexa to find you, how are you going to do it? So let's talk about how and what it does. So voice recognition software is 3 times faster than typing on a mobile screen. And that happens all the time. I would be driving and I just need something. So I scream in my car like a crazy person, okay, Google, and my phone picks up, okay, Google, and answers me. So if my phone is unlocked and I say, okay, Google, my phone will answer and it's Bluetooth into my car and tells me where I need to go. And obviously I can't type because I'm driving. Or if I'm sitting at home and my phone is, somewhere in my room and I'm sitting in the living room and I need something, I scream at the Google device that I have to show me, an information about where's the wing place or the pizza place so I can place an order. And depending on which company I use, I can even place my order through voice. So what does that mean? It means that my customer journey, my experience is completely altered now. In the past, I would have to go pick up my phone, type in the name of the person, look for that individual, read their reviews, click on it, then go onto their website, pick what I want, place my order. That's at least 7 to 10 steps. Whereas right now, I scream it out to Alexa or Google or even Siri. They find what I want and I ask, can you call the number? And it calls the number and I can have a conversation with this person within 2 steps. So here's an example of altered customer journey. So with voice search, instead of looking up clothing alterations and, diligently reading reviews of like the top results and then, kind of figuring out if you want to do that or not, you can just ask Siri for the highest rated clothing tailor near me, and then she'll give you the name of, the top one. So now your customer experience is completely changed and it's more impulse and it reduces the searches stages. You used to spend, 7 or 8 clicks before you get to what you want. Now you're at 2, max 3. So the chances of you buying from this clothing store that Siri has suggested has gone up tremendously. Whereas in the past, you might get distracted doing something else, or you might not even get to the information that you want to get right away. It's more personalized. So now we're at a point, because the machine learning ability, and it's a lot more deeper and it's a lot more personalized, Google knows what everybody in my household likes. So does Alexa. So it continues to even make it more personalized to exactly what we want. And it's great for you guys as business owners, because the business owner wants that one particular client. They're looking for Miriam, 40, 1 child, lives in King City, looking to buy this product from me. That's what they're looking for. And that's what you're looking for. You're looking for that one particular client that is more likely to buy from you. So if this experience is so tailored that you can find that perfect customer for yourself, you are more likely to be more successful. And if you can be part of this service and if you include yourself into the service, you're going to get that perfect customer. Google knows in our household, my kid is into cars. So they will only showcase, if he wants to look at videos, mostly he'll see videos of cars. If we're going to buy something, it's mostly, tailored to what I usually buy or what my husband usually buys. And we are 10 times more likely to buy those items than having to sift through multiple items that we're no longer want or we're going to look at and not buy. Another good thing about this, another thing that adds benefit to you guys, is the fact that long form content is something that you will require, and it's actually good for your business as well. So what's a long form content? So Google still likes long form content, which means that you have to have minimum of 2,000 to 4,000 words on your website. And it sounds a lot, but it really isn't, because if you break it down and you have anywhere between 7 to 10 pages, that's only 300 to 400, words per area, or sorry, per sections of your website. And that's just looking at it from like the smaller bit. So more valuable, easy to read, tailored content you have on your website, more likely Google will pick you up and bring you higher up for Siri or Google or Cortana or Alexa to pick you up. And that actually helps you with the optimization of your existing website. And you want that, because this is how you grow. This is how your business grows. This is how your the ability to have more clients is possible for you. So here are some of the examples of what others are doing. So if you notice, or if you have ever seen this, or you work with Sephora, Sephora automatically books your appointment through Facebook Messenger. And what they do is they use geolocation to bring customers into your storefront. And it's really cool, because if you buy something, you can just book it straight on, and it says what city what's your zip code, or what's your postal code, you provide it, and it gives you the exact location where it is, and it's done. You can go in there and pick it up. So what they've actually done, they've included that into some of the third-party companies that pick up and provide delivery services to Sephora as well. And that is incorporated into that third-party service as well. So Tel Health tab also uses Facebook Messenger to help get leads, and they kind of take the existing and take care of their existing customers. So most of the business comes from that conversation piece. So if someone says, my 4-month-old boy has had, diaper rash, they'll respond with, a similar question. And if that doesn't answer the question, then they say, let's book an appointment for you to talk to a doctor. And then they'll book the appointment for you, or they'll have 5 similar answers. And if it wasn't helpful, they'll give you like 2 or 3 tries. And then if it wasn't helpful, they'll book an appointment for you. So Monster Insight is a really cool tool. We use it to get reports, analytics reports for our clients. And what they've done is they made it very easy for you to connect with them through a series of questions and surveys. And when you do that, someone instantly contacts you right away. And their respond time is instant, because they have a chatbot set up, and they have clients worldwide, so they're on almost every time zone as well. Domino uses text messages. So they want to encourage previous customers to order again with simple pizza emojis. And it doesn't get much simpler than that. So you can just put a pizza emoji, and then what it says is that to corporate, and here's your order number, hit confirm, and then they hit confirm, and then they just ask you a bunch of questions that based on your previous order. So you can order your previous order by putting in the pizza emoji, and they'll say, this is the order that you have for this amount. You cool with it? You say confirm, and it's good to go, and it will come to you. It takes a little bit of programming, but it's a very simple way to get existing customers to reorder. My apologies. London & Company uses pretty looking chatbots for anybody to ask qualifying questions and get a new lead from their potential customers. So everything they have on their chatbot bots very cute. They have birds flying from one answer to the other one. These guys are a lot more automated, so the questions are already predefined and the answers are predefined, so they know if you're asking to, buying a property or mortgaging, what answers it should come. So it's very robotic and it's very predefined, but there are times that they have an agent join the conversation after a certain amount of questions are answered. That way you're qualified and they know if you're ready to work with them or not. And this is very common with a lot of real estate and mortgage companies and financial firms. So if you have one of those, or if you're part of that, that would work for you. We use Drift. We are big fans of Drift, but we don't actually, we use Drift for everything. We use it for customer scheduling, a meeting with a sales rep. We answer clients right away. We use it on every page of our website, and we respond instantly. And we have it set up on all of our staff's tablets and mobiles and their desktop. So if one of us misses the conversation, the rest can see that so-and-so has been on it and there's no answers. It's been more than 5 seconds. Someone jumps in and answers them. It's a very easy tool to maintain. It's a very easy tool to implement into the back end of the website. It's definitely something we highly recommend to everybody, and it's for free. So you don't have to pay for it. And I highly recommend it. 1-800-Flowers sells their products through Facebook Messenger. And the way they set it up, and it's actually quite easy. We looked at, we thought it would be a complicated situation, and it really isn't. You can just pick whatever flower that you want, and then go through the experience and select the ones that you want. And if there's any particular message you want, you can put that in there. And then it takes you to the payment section. You click whichever method that works for you, you make the payment, and the sales cycle is absolutely complete from start to finish through Facebook Messenger. So as I mentioned before, you can use the service to sell products, and Facebook Messenger allows that as well. So I kept this kind of short and sweet because I wanted to know if you guys have any questions, and I'd be more than happy to answer any questions that you have. Anyone?
I just had to unmute there. I'm slow today, Maria. Yeah, I have a couple questions. So
Right.
how, like, I see stuff coming in here through Facebook Messenger, but then you can set up WhatsApp communication and whatever. Is this sort of where you have to have, if you're going to do one, you kind of have to set up a whole bunch of them so that depending on the platform that people are looking to engage you with, that you're able to communicate?
You don't have to have one. You have to see where your customers are and how old are your customers. And that's a huge deal, because if your customers are comfortable to be on Facebook Messenger, then it makes sense for you to set up your Facebook Messenger. We have clients that, because WhatsApp at one point WhatsApp is owned by Facebook. So at one point, apparently there was a message that WhatsApp wanted to sell your personal information, and everybody just deleted WhatsApp and went into Telegram. And this is very common with these tiny little chat apps. At one point it was BlackBerry Messenger, then it was, your text message, then it was WhatsApp. So it always changes.
Yep.
But what we find that it's consistent is if most of your clients are on Facebook, Facebook gives you a lot more options, especially in your industry where I need to book a time with you and I need to, provide you with a little bit more detail. It's easier to go through Facebook than it is with WhatsApp. But that's just my personal opinion, knowing your business and knowing.
All right. But a lot of people, new potential customers are coming through looking at, say, the website as an example. So would that be probably the part that we should concentrate on, is to have, when people engage through the website, to either have a chat function, a chat bot, whatever, because I find it, when I've engaged people through chat on our Facebook, it's been very positive.
So why don't you put the chatbot from Facebook on your website as well? There's a tool that allows you to do that.
Okay.
So you can, because you're getting response from it, it's good to have all of your conversations in one platform rather than 3 or 4 different types.
Yeah.
It's why we had to look at, I know what your site background is, but we have to look at the technical piece and if it's possible.
I'm just curious about that because, and it's interesting. I had a conversation with one of my vendors, and part of the problem is they've just been bought up here by a US company. And his problem is they've got 7 or 8 different platforms in which customers and even internal are communicating. And it's hard to keep it all straight from his end.
Yeah, that's why I'm saying stick with one. If we're going with Facebook Messenger,
okay,
use that one for your off website and on website. So that way, because what happens is your Facebook Messenger is off of your personal account. So at the end of the day, when Greg logs into his personal account,
Right.
he'll see his conversation off of the website, and he also sees the conversation that has happened through his, like, everybody else that he had connected with.
Okay. So instead of having a chat box per se on my website, it would be a chat bot or something that would go automatically open Messenger up to be able to
Yeah.
start asking questions. And then I know Messenger, you can set up automated sort of responses or set up 5 different questions that they can click on if that's one of the things they're inquiring about.
Absolutely. And there's a company that we work with. They automate those questions, those 5 questions, into like 30 questions, just to qualify the lead even a little bit more.
Okay.
And they're free. Like, they just provide their service for free. If you go above the 30 questions, then it will be, there's a fee associated with that. And it's called some, I'll put the name in, I'll send you guys this presentation via email, and I'll put that name in there as well.
Okay, that's great.
It's something.io. I have the system that we use. I can't remember what it is right now. And that is a really cool tool, because so what happens is this Facebook Messenger, it has an API in the back. So you grab that API and you put it on your website. And then, but before you do that, you program it using this AI, this tool that I'm telling you. So it provides an X amount of questionnaires to qualify who's coming in, because you don't want bots to be hitting your messages as well. You want someone who, is worth it. And if it's a bot, you want to be able to differentiate that. And then it's on your social media and it's on your website.
Okay. So would this be, so let's say there's 30 questions. I don't know what but would like the first 4 show up, and then I click on question 2, which is, I'm interested in buying hand sanitizers. Does then it provide another, like, is there an AI part of it that provides a further response back to them automatically, or is that something I have to jump in on?
No. It actually, so that's a very good question. So what it does is it qualifies them long enough for this person. If they're interested in sanitizer, then it's great. Do you have any particular quantity in mind? If you do, great. Do you have any particular colors in mind? So that kind of stalls it long enough for you to come in.
For me to get there.
Yeah, to answer. Plus, you already know that this person is looking for hand sanitizer. They're looking for 250, and they only want white ones that has like a little collar on it. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? Like, so these questions allows you to come in and say, let me help you with this. We have 200, we have 400. These are the colors we have. So this person now is ready to buy, because you've taken them 60% of the way.
Okay, let me ask another question. Does the person themselves have to have Messenger in order to communicate that way?
Yes. So when you no, not necessarily. That's a very good question. Yes, they do. What ends up happening is that if I'm on it, it uses my Facebook Messenger to continue the chat. And majority of Canadians have Facebook. Now, they may or may not use their chatbot, but they're the messenger, but they have Facebook. But that's a very good question, because then it takes us to maybe Drift is a better solution for you. Because even with Drift.
Yeah. I'm just asking because that's like, so look, I went on the App Store here looking for Drift, and there's no such thing on Apple. Yes, I put in Drift, and I put, how do you spell it?
Drift.
Yeah.
Drift.
I put bot as well, and I get nothing.
It's called Drift Chatbot.
Okay, maybe that's why then. Okay. All right. I thought that was interesting.
It's not there?
Drift chat bot. No results.
So I just saw it. This is so bizarre, because there's an app for it in Android. Hold on, Drift application app.
I'll use
Wow.
Siri to find it. How's that? Let's see.
Use Siri.
Okay, nope. I'm just curious. I couldn't find it. That's why I wanted to ask.
What is App Store for thing called?
The App
Apple.
Store, or the Apple one. I don't even know what they call it.
Oh, yeah, it is there. I just saw it. Well, let me tell you which one it is.
Drift.
It's called drift.com. You know what? I'll put that in there as well.
Yeah, if you could put that in there, that'd be
100%.
excellent.
Yeah, I'll send this to you guys. The app for Apple.
Oh, there it is. I found it.
You found it? Okay.
Yeah, Drift hyphen chat and video
Yes, that's the one.
something. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Perfect.
It is. And the thing is, it's very light. So, and it's instant. Someone's on your website, you get instantly an answer, like a question on your phone and on tablets and on desktop, where, you know, I'm able to answer this client ASAP. And that's quite impressive.
Yeah. I just find our chat function on the website is difficult to, you know, if I'm not at my desktop or whatever it is, I just find that, you know, you step away and somebody dings on your for a chat conversation. If I'm not there, then they leave or whatever, and then I have to try to email them or re-engage or whatever, and that's not a good thing.
Oh, I totally agree. And so and we're very thankful that we have this app. The entire team have decided that this is one of the best apps we had. We actually caught someone who's been pretending to be part of our company. That's a big deal for us. So it's a very cool tool. I hope you can actually use it. I'm going to send out this presentation with a couple of the links. I think you got the Drift one, but I'm going to send you the IO for the Facebook Messenger if you want to customize it a bit further and qualify customers easier.
Very interesting. I just FYI, I went to sign on using my work email, and it doesn't recognize .ca as a valid work email
On Drift?
on Drift. Yeah,
I'm a
yeah.
digital marketing experts.ca. I'm on it.
It's funny. Look at, here's what I don't know if you can see it.
Email not found. Oh, because you're trying to sign in, you have to set up an account.
Oh, that's why. Okay. That's probably a good reason.
Yeah, that's okay.
Great account. No problem. Okay, got it. Okay,
Amazing.
that's excellent. But the back end side of it on your website is fairly straightforward to.
It's a code. If you go with Drift, it's a code.
Okay.
And okay, because your site is not WordPress.
No.
It's something else. So message me and I'll do the code for you.
Well, yeah. The other thing is that the people that provide through my industry that site, I could probably just send it to them, and they can.
Yeah.
They can, instead of
it's a code.
Get them to. And they
it
have
goes
to put
on
it
every
in
page though.
On every page, right?
Because if I'm on the homepage and I have a question about something else, I need to be able to message you.
Okay, so if they're in doing a product search in my thing and it comes up with a page, are they not all unique pages, or would the search page itself be one? Meaning they could come up with a million different page results based on what they search.
Okay, so what you do is you put it on all site, not every page. You put it on all site.
All site.
So when it pops up,
excellent.
It tells you where they are.
Great. Okay.
Amazing.
Yeah, no, that's excellent.
This is a really cool tool. It's the new thing and it has to happen. A lot of businesses are implementing it and it works. So it makes sense for us to do it moving forward.
Yeah.
Any questions? Cecilia, you're good there? I think she's good.
I think she's here.
I'm here.
Oh,
you hear me? I'm sorry, because of the technical problem, so that's why I come back again. Okay, I'm
that's okay. Are you good?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm good. Okay.
Amazing. Okay, I'll send you guys all the details.
Yes.
Thank you for attending.
Excellent. Well done. Thank you.
Take care.
Thanks.
Thanks.
Okay.
Bye.
Thanks.
Bye.